all eyes are on the Supreme Court that is all set to deliver its verdict on the pleas challenging the 103rd Constitutional Amendment, which provides for a 10% quota for the economically weaker sections.
Now, according to the updated cause list, in the case, the verdict will be delivered by a 5-judge constitution bench headed by CJI Uday Lalit, and some of the vital issues the judgment may address include whether the EWS quota violated the basic structure of the Constitution, whether the reservation was contrary to the Equality Code to treat all equally without discrimination.
So, very importantly, the reservation in the future prospects of merit-based candidates as well is going to be decided by the Supreme Court today. It's going to have a political implication as well. So, all eyes will be on the top court as it gives its verdict.
Let me go across to my colleague Rishabh, who is joining us live on the broadcast. Rishabh, it is going to be a very crucial day as verdict, of course, is most likely to come out on this plea, which has been submitted in the Supreme Court. So what can we expect today? How crucial it is going to be?
So what we are learning right now that the Constitution bench headed by the outgoing Chief Justice, Justice Uday Lalit, will be pronouncing the order. What we know that there can be two different orders coming in from two of the judges from the bench, and remember, the bench had reserved the order on 27th of September. So all eyes right now on this. Remember, this judgment will also have political implications. When Modi government brought in the 10% EWS quota, it was seen as a boost to the ruling government. But now the people have approached court who say that this 10% additional EWS quota challenge the basic fundamentals of reservation. Remember, as per Supreme Court judgment, reservation cannot cross 50%. We already have SC, ST and OBC reservation for 49.5%, and with this it crosses the set mark of 50%, and hence these were challenged in Supreme Court. There were 40 different petitions that were clubbed together, were heard since 2019 till now, and on 27th September, the court reserved the order. We expect the order to come in today. Remember, today happens to be the last day of the Chief Justice Uday Lalit. So all eyes on that. Will have to wait and understand how and what court orders.
Right, and also Rishabh, during the last hearing, Justice S. Ravindra Bhatt, who was the part of the 5 constitution bench, he referred to the contention reportedly and also asked that after 75 years, we will see generations of poor. He also asked that even today there are a large number of people failing in the below poverty line category. Why then can't there be an economic incentive based on affirmative action? So the observation, perhaps, which was made in the last hearing, it is going to hold a very important place in today's decision, which is most likely to come out. I'll come back to you, Rishabh, on this, but let me go across to my colleague Pratibha, who is going to give us a more broader perspective as far as this plea is concerned. Over to you.
That's right. Well, Shivya, this is going to be politically extremely important because this is a verdict that can have an impact on a large section of the population. Reservations for the economically weaker sections. Let's tell you who all are eligible for this if, the Supreme Court gives its go-ahead. Have household incomes of less than 8 lakh per year. So this is going to be a huge population. Those who have annual income of less than 8 lakh rupees per year are going to be eligible. Those who have agricultural land of less than 5 acres. So it's not just the working class, but also from the farmers who are going to be affected by the verdict today that's expected to come from the Supreme Court. Now, those who have a house that is smaller than 1,000 square feet. So a large number of people with houses less than 1,000 square feet are also going to be affected by this verdict by the Supreme Court, and those who have a residential plot that is smaller than 100 yards in a municipality as well. So a different yardstick that has been given for the rural and the urban areas as well. Those who have a residential plot of less than 200 yards in non-notified municipality as well. So today's verdict is going to have an impact on all of them because these are the sections that are going to be counted as the economically weaker sections, which means that it's going to be decided in the Supreme Court today on what's going to happen. Can the reservations be given to them or not? So this was one of the key projects that Prime Minister Modi had announced. So this is going to have a lot of impact in the upcoming polls as well, Shivya.
Right, of course. And also we know that there is a possibility that there will be more than one judgment as per the cause list. So it is to be seen what verdict is going to come out. But that is going to be one of the top focuses of the day. Thank you, Rishabh, for sharing all those details. But let's